Hi, it's Sandra from Asexualise.com and author of Asexual Perspectives out on Amazon. So, arousal. Can asexuals still experience arousal? Yes, some of us can. So, not all asexuals say they can experience arousal. In fact, some feel they cannot experience those type of feelings whatsoever. But this is not true for all of us. It's still possible that some asexuals can experience arousal. And personally, I experience high levels of arousal. And this is what I mistook years ago for sexual attraction. I thought when I was kissing my guy passionately years ago, I thought it was sexual attraction. But it's really not, because I never looked at him and thought I want sex with you ever in my life. And I would rather have not have had it back then, and I don't want it at all now. So now I understand that sexual attraction is different to arousal. And therefore, sexual behaviour is different to sexual attraction. So basically, with high levels of arousal, I get it when I think about kissing. When someone talks about sex, but I hate sex, I get roused involuntarily. It's really annoying. I also can make myself feel aroused just by thinking about it. And it can become quite annoying at times. Yeah, inappropriate times. I'm like, this is not good. I don't want to feel like this. But yeah, kissing is something that sets it off highly. Now, arousal is a very difficult thing for me because I really love the passionate kissing and like to feel excited in that way. But at the same time, my body's sort of a bit out of control, and I don't like my body feeling out of control, but it's not out of control like it would be during sex. However, I say that, but it makes the same sort of, my body can make the same sort of noises, the heavy breathing, you know, so if you're having sexual intercourse, if you've never had it before, you can end up making all these breathing noises while you're having sex. And yeah, your heartbeat can start going faster and all that type of thing, which some asexuals don't experience if they have sex. They don't experience that type of thing at all if they have sex. And for me, I got all of that sensation when I had sex, but kissing, well, when I say I got all of it, it wasn't that good as kissing. I mean, the kissing's far better for me, and I kind of like the excitement. It's kind of euphoric, and you can kind of get naturally excited without doing any intercourse whatsoever, which is much better. I would just have a partner to kiss. I love kissing so much. It's just sensational, but I can't just kiss anyone. It has to be someone I'm highly aesthetically attracted to and, you know, can actually kiss and be close to in that way and trust them, which is the most important thing because I don't actually want the sex. So yeah, so high levels of arousal can be really annoying at times. Do you experience high levels of arousal? Do you experience arousal at all? And how does this impact your relationships? I mean, when I've been out with sexuals, you know, obviously the arousal to them is the same as their sexual attraction. So for them, it's a bit confusing because they don't even know the difference between sexual arousal and sexual attraction in me, because literally I behave the same as a sexual person does having sex when I get highly aroused. But I don't experience the sexual attraction, so it's really confusing for them as well as for me. Anyway, do you experience arousal at all? Do you experience high levels of arousal? Obviously, some people who have high levels of arousal will masturbate to relieve it. Does that work for you? Let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Do you ever get aroused, voluntary or involuntary? Do you ever, you know, have the sensation of all the heavy breathing and everything like that, of body movements that you would get if you were having sex? And how does that impact your relationships? How does that impact your own life? You know, and how does that make you feel? Because you're asexual, yet you're still experiencing these feelings. Does it confuse you? I'd love to know in the comments below. Please, please share this with all your friends. I want to bust through these myths of asexuality. People often think that asexuals don't have sex or have never had sex or can't experience arousal, can't masturbate, can't orgasm. And not everyone can and does do these things that are asexual. There are tons of asexuals that don't have sex, and there are some that do. But we are all different. And, you know, to just label us as not being able to have sex, or having had sex, or not being able to orgasm, or being aroused is not true, because some of us can. So that doesn't impact whether we're asexual or not. It really doesn't. Anyway, please share this with all your friends. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you part of my community. It's growing bigger and bigger. You guys are leaving some fantastic comments. You're really getting involved with the videos now. I love to hear your feedback, your comments. I do take them all on board and I listen to them. And, you know, I try and make this channel more and more improved every single time. So in order to keep getting these videos, please keep subscribing and please share them so we can get them more noticed in Google search rankings, and then we can spread awareness of asexuality more. Until next time, embrace your quirky and each other's, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!